and hear the real music production process in real time, uncut and unedited. The show is simple. I turn on the camera, turn on the producer POV and record the screen, and you can hear and see what I am doing in real time. And at the end, I will take the result of this session, put on some more work into it, and create a Logic Pro X template that will be available on our site, mixdown.com. And guys, our site has almost 6,000 DAW templates you can download to your DAW, open them, learn so much. Some of them are completely packed with so much information. You can learn to mix, arrange, compose, use the buses, do sidechain tricks, make that specific bass house sound, maybe that trance sound, anything like that. So I think templates are amazing, guys. I've been doing that for 9 years now, so you have to check it out. But today, we're gonna make some big room techno. Big room techno for me is a feel. It's not necessarily a genre. It's an idea that's like 128 BPM. That is rocking, you know, that is like heavy, but at the same time has like this strong driving feel. Not necessarily with a lot of bass, not necessarily melodic techno, but something that has some accent, let's say some noises and some hits that really make the thing feel big and great. So let's make some big room techno, 128 BPM. Logic Pro X, and I start from absolute scratch, so you're gonna get an idea of how to produce music from scratch without using loops, of course, because I do not use loops. I use only instruments to create music. So we're a big room kick here. It's gonna be a good start for that. And you might think that I'm working fast, you know, it's a flow. I think if you have a good flow, you don't need to waste time. You just do when needed to be done to achieve the result, and this is what I'm looking for here. Using the MIDI and then replicating it, creating a loop here. So this is a kick. We're gonna bring it down to the kick. Check the root key here. Put it on the root key, which is an F. And then, of course, if we're doing something like that, we're gonna need a hat. I'm gonna put it at the right place by moving. You can option, move it. That's it. Replicate here. I'm thinking that because we're doing techno, I'm gonna put some snares, but they're gonna be fairly minimal. And the snares are going here. So one snare only. And I think one thing that is very necessary in a big room techno track is to have an open ride, like an open here. Not at this frequency, maybe a bit higher. I think that sounds good for a start. We need also like a scoop. Scoop is just like a low tom kind of that's been processed, let's say. I like to put my scoop or my low tom like the last, not the last, but before the last beat here. Drop the volume a little bit. I think we're good with that to start. Now I'm thinking like kind of a, you know, big room techno-y. So either I would start with the bass, but now I had an idea of a kind of like a siren kind of like thing. Let's see if we club siren. Okay, that might be. Who knows? Let's have a listen and a look. Bring it up a little bit here. That's very cool, guys. Let's bring a bit of time, so I have time for the siren to advance a bit higher. I like the sustain here. With this kind of side chain, so I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna do 8 bars of this. Big room, lots of power. Oh yeah, and we have really actually we actually have a whole 9 bars of that, and it keeps on progressing this. Then I'm gonna put a side chain on it, of course. Take the side chain, take the kick from the big room here. I think I'm a bit too heavy on the threshold here. I think this is a cool start. I'm not gonna put some effect on it already. So good. Then I think a bass. This is the first thing I had was this, and then a bass, like something subby, something chunky. I'm gonna go just completely randomly into a bass line, into a bass sound, sorry. Then go onto our musical typing here. That's cool, but this is a bit too grungy. Something good or something clean. Oof, this is low. Like this. Okay, I think I have a decent sequence here. Sirens intense, my yeah. Here, I'm quite like it. This here. Okay. That's cool. I like the sequence. Not so sure about the sound so far, so it is cool, so I'll keep it, but I want to go browse a little bit. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. I like this. So what I would like to hear too, if we're doing big room techno, is I'm gonna take a drum machine designer. I'm gonna go into deep tech because I know there's a nice block sound that I can use very much in this type of techno. I'm gonna take this sound here, there's a block right here. I'm gonna bring it up and put it here. I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh, I'm not on. What? This is very strange. So it copied the MIDI and it also brought the sound. I've never seen anything like that. Okay, so let's do it again. I'm gonna take this kick here. Gonna replicate. I think because I did a command at the same time, so I complicated it. So let's drop the block here. Let's hear it. Okay, let's bring it up. Okay, we got it better now. I think I'm gonna do triplets. 2, 2, 2, and then a little bit, I would say, I'll reach out in. Bring the triplets fast here. In the mix. Bring the kick because. It's a cool sound. Let's go in the drum synth a little bit of this little block to see if we can play with it a little bit. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the envelope depth with a little bit of pitch to like curve a little bit the hit. Then we can play. Oh, that is a good idea here. Let's make it funky. Let's go into touch and automate the course of the pitch. I think this is good like that. Then we're gonna go into the channel and we're gonna be able to set the automation to perfection. First, track zoom here, A to show, I'm gonna remove this, A to show the automation, pick the automation channel here, the course tune, 0 to 12 at the end of those 4 bars. Boom. And was not quite on time here. Somehow it does drop this course. Let's see. That's an interesting part. Now we can maybe put even more depth or put negative depth. I think positive is good. I'm not sure if I do it to 24. Let's just keep it at 12 for this part, like just to give the idea of a percussion that is pitch shifted with a little bit of envelope, action. I think this is cool. We have a fat bass, we have this, we have that, we have the siren. I think now we need some kind of some droney kind of hits to make the track progress. So I would do this, I would do that, I would put them, I would say here. I'll make sure I put back my kick here that I replicated. I'm gonna go up a few octaves. I'm gonna go into alchemy, of course. I'm gonna go into strings or brass. Brass is better for this. And then I want to create like some kind of an accent kind of sound. went a little bit too high there. Actually, you know, it's good. Maybe I need a bit more. Now to make it so I guess you get where I'm going with this. What we need here is a send bus with some effect. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go reverb, silver verb. Of course, my grandiose reverb. Send a bit to it. Tasty. And then we can play with it, but less volume. I think I forgot to sidechain this bass here. I think it will bring a lot more energy out of it once I sidechain it here. I'm gonna go here, kick. Oh yeah. This is good here. So I do like this sequence I created with this block here, and I think I want to do a little bit of snare-ish kind of sequence with it too. As we build the track. I think we need now something at the top of all this to top it up. Some kind of a high pitch kind of string thing. I'm gonna go to strings here, pick a string, go into the keys, very high, so it's gonna sit at the top of the siren a little bit. Much higher. Exactly what I'm looking for right here. Just bring it right here. Just some little hits in there to put some accent into the track to really get it to pump. Cue here, there. So to chill out a little bit, I'm gonna stop the siren now that we have actually something. And I'm gonna do another bass layer. I think I'm listening to this and I'm like, oh, this is cool, but I think we need a bit more kind of action, you know, as the track progress. I wanted to really get into a higher level of groove and, you know, get people to dance and stuff, because it's big room, it has power. So I'm just trying to replicate them to fill the blank a little bit. And then here. Now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna replicate it of course to fill here. I'm gonna go more into some kind of a moogie bass, some kind of a more classic bass just to see, might have to go higher. So, see, I like the first part of the sequence much more for this. What just happened there? I'm not sure what happened, but something happened. So if I want to take just this sequence and repeat it here. I think it's good, but I need a bit more here. It's really filled. Okay, that's the stuff. Of course, we're still on a single key because we're making techno. I mean, there's not really so much harmonic to be put there. We want to get people into a stasis, like and keep them there and just keep on pushing some stuff on them. I like this, but I'm not super ultra sold just yet. That's also quite tasty. That is tasty. See if we open it. Oh yeah. Let's drop those blocks a little bit. Now we get the sound. Definitely interesting. Make it a bit longer. It has this groove. I mean, obviously it's not mixed, but like the point of those show guys, you know, is to put an idea down to be like, okay, I'm gonna make that sound, and I think we're getting there now. I think if we had the siren right here. Then want to maybe drop the dub bass and just get the one at the top, put it to the front. Drop the cutoff a little bit. No, not that actually, I am the wrong channel. This one here. Drop the cutoff of that here. Am I confused here? Yeah, I'm a little bit confused, guys. I just got excited about the track. Okay, this one. Let's mix it a little bit. I think the kick need to go a little bit more in the front. We have room here. I would go a bit more intense in the low end here too. I like this brass. It needs to be tweaked a little bit, I think. I think it's a bit too much of the top here. Slower attack. The reverb and envelope unison. Those are really cool. Those would be better with a bit of an effects and a side chain. I'm gonna put a side chain. Oh yeah. What do we have more here? We have our blocks here. Blocks could be good. Let's mix them properly. I think it would be good with a bit more effect. Hear that, guys? So wow. We definitely made a Big Room Techno track right here. Sorry, my cord is bugging me a little bit here. So guys, it's gonna be it for episode 247 of Your Live Electronic Music Tutorials. Another creation of Your Live Electronic Music Tutorials. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And until next time, may the sound be with you.